Hello everybody. Today I bring you another personal vehicle problem. This time it's with my Grand Prix. This is probably the first major problem that I've had with it since I got it back in March. Currently we are at that. The car's got high mileage because it was actually a rental car before I had it. So yes, 2008 Grand Prix. Didn't do anything with it yet. Not the cleanest right now. I got stuff everywhere, but I had the thermostat and the coolant flushed a couple of weeks ago, and the heat has been really good. That's about it. That's the only thing that I've had done on the car. So just a couple of days ago, we come to find out that I have a power steering fluid leak somewhere, and I don't know where it's coming from. Now, before I start to look at this, if anybody is wondering, where exactly is the power steering reservoir located on the 3.8 liter V6? Well, according to, letter H here in the owner's manual, it is located here. Well, that is because it is located on the back side of the motor, right behind, a little underneath the alternator. And at first I couldn't find it, but it gets so dirty on that back side of the motor that it just kind of blended right in. So let's go take a look. Here is our 3800 Series 3 V6. This also goes for the Series 2 versions of this car, of this engine I should say. It is dark, but you can see right here behind these two lines, underneath these two lines, I just saw it. Yeah, it's hard to see even with the camera, but I can see the logo, not through the camera. Well, you can kind of see it. The cap with a little squiggly line. Yeah, well, that's the cap. So it is right there. And once again, I must say that this is a really stupid design on GM's part with this particular engine. I don't know why they didn't just leave it on the top like they did with the original Series 1, I think it was. I had a 92 Bonneville with another 3800, and I had a power steering leak with that one too, but that was easy to refill. Just pop the top off right here somewhere and fill it up. But I can't necessarily do it with this because I can't get to it. You'd need like a funnel, and even if you wanted to check it, you wouldn't be able to see exactly where it's coming from or how much is in there. So it's been whining. So now I want to see where it's coming from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it up because it has been dripping, and we're going to start it up and kind of put the camera on the ground and just see if there's any drippage. Regardless, I'm going to get it looked at today, but I want to see if I can figure out where it's leaking first. So we'll go ahead and start her up and put her on the ground, put the camera on the ground. Car runs like a champ for the amount of mileage on it. Got a real good sound to it. There's a slight rattle somewhere on the exhaust, somewhere that has been developing, but I'm not really worried about that at the moment. Not until that falls off. I don't see it leaking yet. Let's see. One good thing I must say on this car is that the oil filter is really easy to get to. It's so simple, even I can change it. You can actually see the reservoir from that angle. I wish this camera had a light on it. What's that? Oh, I bet that might be it. That looks wet. Yeah, it looks fresh and grimy right about there. You probably can't see it because it's right there is all wet. This back there, right there. See it? Oh, I think I just saw it drip too. Ah. Bet that's it. I'm not really good at knowing what the parts are, but it feels like it's coming from this boot. There's a boot cover right here on this thing. Sorry, I wish I knew more about what these parts are. Probably something I know, I just don't realize it. There's a hole. It's torn, I feel it right there. It feels flappy and there's a hole there. I wonder how that happened. Well, I'm assuming that's it. Wonder how long it's been doing that, actually. Yeah, that feels torn. You can see it. Try and zoom in. It's dark here. massive hole in it. Feels like I see it drifting now. Probably just making it worse. That's alright, I'm gonna get checked anyway. Let's try and turn the wheel the other way after I somehow get this crud off my fingers. Of course it's locked. Okay. Oh, I didn't have all the smudge off. Oh no, I'm not quite off from this angle. Oh, maybe. Won't move, but right there. There it is. That right there. That's it. Awesome. I don't know if it's hitting the ground yet. Can't tell. That's got to be it. Alright. So we'll get it checked out. Alright, so we are leaving my good friend's place he's a mechanic. And it turns out that that leak is actually coming from the rack of the rack and pinion steering. The rack and pinion boot is torn, and I don't know exactly what happened or how it happened, but yeah, it's leaking, and he says it's going to be a pretty penny to fix. So my next question is, being that this car has only, what was it, going on 95,000? Yeah, it's almost at 95 now actually. GM has the 100,000 mile warranty coverage on these newer GM cars, such as this one. Does that still apply? And if so, would that be covered? Because the car hasn't hit 100,000 miles yet, and I don't know if that just applies for first owners, or does it apply for all owners? Because that needs to be fixed, and I'm not going to have the money to get that fixed right away, and it's just going to keep getting worse. And it's going to be really difficult to keep filling up that reservoir because it's in a difficult place to get to. But I guess I'll have to call the GM dealer or Chevy dealer or somebody on Monday and see exactly what I can do about this. If anybody else has any kind of, if they have any other knowledge about the warranty or any opinions about it or whatnot, let me know, and see what else we can do from there. So that's all I've got. Kind of bummed out now, kind of upset, but gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later.